Honestly, if someone had told me all this news a couple of years ago, I would have said, dude, stop watching Black Mirror at night. And now, Musk has become the first person in history with a net worth of $500 billion. ChatGPT-5 Pro is like a new brain for humanity. Bezos plans to populate space with millions of people, robots are already learning to tolerate beatings, and all this is no joke, just an ordinary week in 2025. Let's get going. So OpenAI has finally launched ChatGPT-5 Pro, and according to insiders, it's not just an updated version, but the most advanced conversational AI on the planet. What's new? It's faster, smarter, and, how can I put it, a little more human. The Pro version can learn from your habits, analyze your communication style, adapt to your mood, and even plan large projects, from startups to video content. In other words, it doesn't just answer questions anymore, it understands the context of your life. So if you text it, "I'm tired of work," it won't just respond with a dry, "take a break," but will offer a step-by-step plan for quitting, opening a coffee shop, and attracting investors using AI. But here's the kicker. OpenAI hints that this version is just a bridge to truly autonomous AI assistants. In the future, ChatGPT will be able to book tickets, write emails, edit videos, manage social media, and plan your day. In short, it'll be that friend who gets everything done on time and is never late. Just one question. If ChatGPT starts working better than a human, who's gonna fire whom?
And now, to a man who seems to live by his own economic laws. Elon Musk has become the first person in history whose net worth has surpassed $500 billion. Tesla's growing, Starlink is blanketing the Earth with satellites, Neuralink is preparing brain implants, and X is becoming everything at once: a news platform, a video hub, and even a store. And against this backdrop, Musk unveiled his new brainchild, Grokpedia. It's a hybrid of Wikipedia and sarcasm. Grok is an AI from xAI, already built into X, and now it will create its own smart encyclopedia, where everything is presented in Musk's signature style, cheeky, with jokes, and a hint of superiority over humanity. For example, you ask, "What is blockchain?" And he replies, "It's when you want to be rich, but instead of money, you get tokens and hope." Musk is clearly turning X into something more than a social network. He's building an ecosystem of knowledge, content, and AI that could become the center of a new digital internet. And it seems the more he's criticized, the faster he builds it. Apparently, his main source of energy is Twitter hate.
The first film made entirely by artificial intelligence. Hollywood is nervously smoking around the corner because now AI isn't just writing scripts, it's directed the first full-length film from concept to end credits. The script was created by a neural network. The actors were generated, the voices were synthesized, the music was written by a machine, and the director was, guess who? Also an AI. The film was given the symbolic title, Genesis. The plot follows an AI that creates a world to save humanity from itself. Well, it's a typical story until everything goes according to the Terminator script. Critics are writing that the film is emotionally sterile, but visually stunning. Exactly what was expected from artificial intelligence. Beautiful, intelligent, and without a hint of compassion. But you know, there's a certain irony to this. For decades, people dreamed that machines would free us from routine. And now machines have freed us from filming.
But Jeff Bezos decided to remind everyone that he's not just an internet billionaire, but a man who's actually building a road to space. At a conference, he declared, "In a few decades, millions of people will live beyond Earth. We'll build city stations where there will be everything: work, parks, cafes, even Amazon Prime delivery. Imagine a courier knocking on the door of an orbital station. "Sorry, your order was a little late. Gravity was in the way." But seriously, Bezos isn't joking. His company, Blue Origin, is already testing heavy rockets, creating orbital modules, and collaborating with NASA. He's convinced that humanity's future lies not on Earth, but around it. The only question is, who will pay for the ticket? Even Amazon Prime isn't cheap anymore. And now, space. And finally, a piece of news that perfectly describes our times. The Chinese company Unitree demonstrated tests of its new H1 humanoid robot. And to prove its resilience, the engineers, they simply started kicking, pushing, and dropping it. And you know what? It didn't just withstand the impact. It rose, righted itself, and kept going. The video of the robot getting up after being hit has garnered millions of views. Some admire the engineering, others joke that this is the beginning of the end. And someone writes, "While you're laughing, the robot remembers your faces." But technically, it's a breakthrough. The device uses reactive stabilization, balance sensors, and instant machine learning. Essentially, it learns to stand up the same way a child learns to walk, only this child is made of titanium with a motor and a terabyte of memory. Can you feel it? This isn't an if of the machine uprising, it's a when.
And Musk, again. Now he's taken on Netflix, declaring that streaming is losing its meaning and promising to transform X into a new media format. Own shows, documentaries, and even series produced specifically for X are already in development. Musk says people are tired of filters, censorship, and boring plots. We'll show reality. Well, if that's true, the first series will probably be called How I Became Richer Than God, the Elon Musk story. But seriously, his idea is simple. Combine everything in one place. News, videos, live streams, AI assistants, payment services. X is gradually becoming an all-app, like WeChat in China. Musk isn't just creating a platform, he's creating a digital empire.
So friends, we live in an era when AI makes movies, billionaires divide up space, and robots are beaten for the sake of science. But if you look closely, these are all parts of the same process. Machines are getting smarter, people are becoming more ambitious, and the boundaries between reality and fantasy are becoming ever thinner. The main thing is to maintain a sense of self-irony. And remember, if a robot brings you coffee tomorrow, don't kick it. It will remember everything. And friends, I have a favor to ask of you. Share this video with your loved ones or friends. Maybe they too will be interested to know where this crazy tech world is heading. Subscribe, like, and remember, you are the best.